All right, so we're going to look at geography and economics all in one. So we're going to start at the 1600s in the New England colonies. So we start with the letter N. We have the letter D over here, and then we'll have our G here. Okay, so we start telling the kids by drawing a tree right here. And you go to New, E, N. The G is a fish hook. And outside of fishes, there is also the bigger whales. Okay. Then we have the A and D. This is not your regular letter D. It is supposed to symbolize a sailboat. Okay. And so in New England, you had dense forest, you had fishing and whaling, you had shipbuilding. We didn't have good land, we actually had rocky land. Okay, so these are the physical factors that we have and features, and this is economic activities because of that. Well, to continue that, in the 1800s, okay, you still have all this water, and so this is going to be used now instead in the 1800s for industrialization, okay? So what ends up happening is that they funnel this water and we have these water wheels, okay, that are using the water to produce energy, so that's moving. And these are tied to different machines, like textile machines, that move with the water. The wheel spins it, this spins the different machines, and all of these now are placed in different factories, okay? And so that same water that they've had before is now being used in the industrial sector, okay? And what this does is that, again, we're talking about all this happening in the Northeast, this area up here. And because people are working in factories now, you have a lot of different jobs up here, so there's more and more houses being built, and they're not being built fast enough, so they start building these big old buildings that'll have a lot of people living in them. Okay, a lot of buildings. Okay, then you're gonna need schools and hospitals for the people working here. So it becomes a urban center, right? Or also known as urbanization, where people start leaving their small farms out in the middle of nowhere in rural areas, and they start moving to the cities. This is known as urbanization. Okay, so people from around the country start moving out here to get more jobs, opportunities, have access to hospitals, have access to cities, have access to jobs. And this is all, again, coming from the physical geography, because that water was used for that water wheel. And then eventually this boat becomes our steamboat, used for transportation, travel, and vacation. So I ran out of space here. You can keep going over there, but you get the gist of what you draw for your students.